You're not a serial killer, but a serial killer. Which cereal do you want to get rid of, and why? Sour Patch Kids cereal was an extremely unpleasant experience. I've seen that in the store. I'm honestly considering buying it, just to see what it's like. I already know it's going to be absolutely disgusting, but I'm curious just how disgusting it is. They did us put sour sugar on cereal. What the cinnamon toast? But can adults see why kids love the feel of cinnamon toast? Every cereal that has slipped through my teeth and stabbed my gum. Holy, you know those scenes where the characters are looking back at a happy memory, but then they realize they warped their memory and then it turns out the memory sucked ass. You just did that to me with this post. Well, life. Because I'm a serial killer. But, Mickey likes it. Supposed to be good for you. Grape nuts. No grapes. No nuts. It needs to pay. What I like about grape nuts is that there are no gimmicks. There's no cartoon bad prancing about on the box cover. There's no commercial with Barney and Fred getting in fist fights over a bowl of grape nuts. You get a box full of cereal and that's it. It's not even a big box filled with errand prizes. It's just a pound of wheat and barley with a picture on the front. What I have here is living proof that grape nuts is truly life-changing. A 4-pound box of grape nuts, in all its glory. Any other box of cereal this size would weigh half as much, which makes them half as good. There's something to be said about a cereal with the same density as sand. Just holding the box gives you a sense of power like holding a baseball bat or a meat cleaver. There is some serious loft to this cereal. I could kill a man if I had to with this, and I'm not even joking. Another thing I like about grape nuts is that it sinks right to the bottom of the bowl. There's nothing glamorous about it. No lame snaps or crackles. No different colors. No marshmallows. Just a pile of food sitting at the bottom of a bowl of milk. Eating the food is an adventure within itself. Bite too soft, and you aren't gonna break a one. Bite too hard, and you might chip a tooth. It really is a wild man cereal. I'm not even going to talk about the taste of grape nuts, because there isn't any. If there wasn't milk you would swear that you were eating gravel. The only difference being that gravel might soften up a bit. The very best part of grape nuts is after the whole eating experience. If you've ever accidentally swallowed a rock you know what it's like to eat a bowl of grape nuts. The feeling of it sitting in the bottom of your stomach is a reminder for the rest of the day that you actually ate the stuff, rewarding you long after you take the last bite. So heavy it doubles as a weapon. Someone invented a Peeps cereal. I would do it with a smile on my face. I think regular Peeps are gross. I'm all bran. Because it tastes like they scraped it off the forest floor. Looks like it as well. I have no clue if it's available in the USA. If it isn't, then you Americans have something positive to celebrate. All bran tastes like ass. I swear. All bran is sweet and dog food. My wife recently gave birth. The hospital gave us meals while we were there. They would give us menus, but half the time IDK what happened, but the cafeteria wouldn't get our selections, and so they just made whatever they felt like. That meant we would be expecting sausage and eggs for breakfast, and would be disappointed with all bran cereal instead. Thanks for the tasteless cardboard flakes. S. Hope you enjoy the tens of thousands of dollars we spent to stay here. Ugh. One more reason I'm packing snacks for my stay. But congratulations on the new baby. I just wanted to say I see nobody saying Honey Nut Cheerios. So congrats, guys. None of you have to die by my hand. It's so simple yet so I'm good. This thread is gonna start a civil war. The only cereal related civil war I will take part in is whether or not cereal is a soup. Sugar puffs as they make your pee smell sweet. They sure do. WTF is that? That's the diabetes. It's pungent. All of them. I'm a serial murderer. You kill awful cereals. I'm gonna become murderer my guy. Disclaimer. I'm kidding. For those who can't take a joke. Cerealicide. Grape nuts. It's like trying to eat ancient rat ass. On top of that, the only person I know who likes it was an abusive grade school teacher I used to have who used to verbally insult kids to the point of tears. A Thai cereal for a Thai person. Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. Now begone before I taunt you a second time. Cornflakes. You John Harvey Kellogg. Let people be horny. Just consume your cornflakes ironically as a post-masturbatory indulgence. I masturbate a lot and also enjoy cornflakes, and I do feel a little gleefully vindictive while consuming them. All those cashy cereals taste like styrofoam to me, so they go first. Cashy go lean. More like cashy go die. My dad gave me a bowl of cashy once. Being 10 years old with absolutely zero filter, I asked him why he gave me a bowl of twigs. The individual cereal pieces legitimately look like bits of twig. Grape nuts. Whoever named grape nuts made a lot of kids extremely disappointed. I'd bring them back, but call them gravel chunks. Meal pops. That stupid TikTok song. I must be old, because I don't know what meal pops are, nor have I heard of any song with that phrase. Anything from Nestle. Cause Nestle as a whole company. Nestle. All my homies hate Nestle. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the only one that deserves to live. Had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Kix cereal. Kid tested. Mother approved. When I was a kid, I sure didn't approve. Captain Rithy out of the roof of your mouth. Oh sorry, I meant Captain Crunch. Nuff said. I've cracked a tooth on it before. Most expensive meal I've ever had. In hindsight, maybe oops. Or rocks wasn't such a good idea. Kix. Mom tested. Kid approved. Hands down the worst con of a cereal ever. Not sweet enough for a child's palate. Not bland enough for an adult's. Gets soggy super quick. Berry Kix were good. So are regular Kix. Not all of us needed a pound of sugar each morning to jumpstart a little kid bodies. Agreed. Part of the reason Og Cheerios is a favorite of mine. Pretty sure I'm in the minority on that one though. I love Og Cheerios. Especially with fresh cut banana chunks. Frosted Flakes. After all those times it stabbed the roof of my mouth. No, Tony, they aren't great. I'm going to skin you alive. If you don't eat them in like a 5-second window, they become sugary mush. I eat them dry. Cookie Crisp. That little sucker needs to go. He lied. You would think chocolate chip cookies would be a blessing to this broken world. But in it's a curse on this godforsaken planet. They're funk and sour. How do you make a sweet cereal with milk sour? I don't know, but that wolf does. One of these days I will rip him out of the package and boil him in the acid that his cereal is. Also, every off-brand cereal can go. We don't need those fake S anywhere near our children. Cookie Crisp was never sour for me. My problem with it is that it tastes nothing like chocolate chip cookies. It just tastes like regular cereal. Exactly. It doesn't taste sour, but it doesn't taste anything like actual cookies. I was extremely disappointed when I first tried it. Shredded wheat. That disgusting crap dissolves into mush the second you pour anything on it. Has no flavor. There's just nothing to it. And way better ways to get fiber in your diet. You might as well just go and lick wallpaper. I'm pretty sure it has more flavor. Frosted wheat is other though. At least if you get a box with a lot of frosting. Frosted Flakes. Tony was never the same after the furries got to him. How do you know he didn't like it though? Honey Smacks. Gross. Oh, you mean styrofoam peanuts dipped in sugar? Yup, those are the ones. And my mom would only buy those, and when I say I hate. I used to love them when I was a kid. They were just called smacks at the time. There's a very brief point in time when the puffed wheat has absorbed some milk, but the sugary outside is still crispy. For those 5 seconds, it's a great cereal. All the off-brand cereals. Breakfast bubbles better watch out. Like 90% of them. There's too damn many. Honey smacks. That is gross and a frog with a speech impediment ain't saving it. Special K, the cereal is basically cardboard and there is barely any dried fruit. Yeah. Special K used to be my jam like 10 years ago. Then they came out with a new and improved recipe which apparently includes small rocks. If they don't make you feel like you chipped a tooth, they get stuck in your teeth. I dropped it so fast.